campers. Today we're going to be doing an experiment called dancing raisins. So you'll have a kit. In your kit you're going to have some raisins. You're going to have some vinegar in a little cup, and you're going to have some baking soda in a little cup, okay? I just took these items from my kitchen. For this experiment you're going to need a tall glass or jar. And what you want to do is fill it halfway with water. So you'll need to have some water. Okay, that's about halfway, right, Miss Sammy?
Yep. So this
Okay.
dancing raisins experiment uses the same concept as the homemade volcanoes that we've done, or when you blow up the self-inflating balloon experiment that you use the soda bottle for. So when the vinegar, which is an acid, is combined with the baking soda, which is a base, the two will produce a chemical reaction called carbon dioxide, which is a gas. And in the volcano, this gas creates that oozing, bubbling stuff that comes up out of the volcano. And in the balloon experiment, it inflates the balloon until possibly the balloon bursts, depending on how much gas is created. So the dancing raisins experiment works on this same premise, and not quite as explosive, but it's still pretty impressive. And Miss Kim is going to walk us through adding all the pieces together.
Okay, so I'm going to put my baking soda in next. And it calls for a tablespoon. I think your kit calls for a tablespoon, so I'm going to approximate a tablespoon. Okay, I'm going to mix this up. Is that right, Miss Sammy?
Mm-hmm. And so basically when you put baking soda and vinegar in another liquid, so you could use carbonated soda if you had it, but when you do that it produces many bubbles which rise to the surface and pop. And so if a very light object is placed in that liquid, such as raisins, or you can even use peanuts, I think, the bubbles stick to the surface of the light objects, increasing their buoyancy, which is what causes them to rise and go up and down, creating that dancing effect that we'll see.
Okay, so next I need to put in my vinegar or my raisins?
Your vinegar.
Okay. All right, so now you're going to fill the remainder of your glass or jar with vinegar.
Ooh, look at the bubbling. Now you're going to drop your raisins in.
Ooh, I'm making a mess. Okay, I think I need some more vinegar. What do you think?
Well, you might want to put some raisins in first.
Oh, look at that.
See how they're going up and down? So the bubbles carry them up to the surface, but because they're denser than the liquid, they're going to keep falling back down.
And when they hit the surface, some of the bubbles pop,
Pushing them back
down.
Put some more vinegar in, let's see.
Okay.
Ooh, there they go.
Oh, see that? Once the fizzing stops, then they start dancing again.
What if we added more baking soda?
Well, let's see. We can experiment, right? You could experiment at home too. Just beware, when we add vinegar and baking soda together, they do foam. It could overflow. Make sure you have a towel or something handy, which I don't, Miss Sammy, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, do it more.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear the fizzing.
You can see them, they're kind of spinning around in there, but they're definitely dancing. So that's fun. You can experiment with that at home, adding more vinegar, more baking soda. See if I can get them to move again.
I think the trick is adding, when you add that in, it makes that that combustion
Mhm.
happen. Let's try some more baking
Okay.
soda, Miss Kim. This was a fun experiment. Well, I think they're all stuck at the bottom now. Maybe we don't have the good
Well, when the
combination.
fizz stops, they might come up.
Oh, that's what brings them up.
Now let's see, the fizz is gonna stop. Let's see if they start dancing again. Maybe they're waterlogged.
I think they're done for.
They're done.
Well, we hope you have a good time experimenting with that. Try it with peanuts,
I'm curious to see if I put the fresh ones in. If
fresh
they dance.
raisins in.
Yeah, look.
There they go.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess at some point they just get very heavy with water and they're not gonna dance anymore
There's
for
another
you.
one.
But the fresh ones are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope you have fun with this experiment and we'll see you soon.
Bye.